And that's what we are going to share together in this.
Yes.
There is perception of sorrow.
Of
sorrow.
Sorrow.
Let's take that. My son, my brother, my father dies. What takes place generally is I escape from it, because I can't face this sense of tremendous danger, of loneliness, of despair. So I escape. Escape in ideology, in concepts, in dozen ways. Now, to perceive the escape, just to perceive, not check it, not control it, not say I mustn't perceive, just to be aware, choiceless again, to aware that you are escaping. Then the escape stops. The momentum of escape is a wastage of energy. You've stopped that energy. Not you have stopped. Perception has ended the wastage. Therefore you have more energy. There is more energy. Then, when there is no escape, then you are faced with the fact of what is. That is, you have lost somebody. Death, loneliness, despair. That is exactly what is. There, again, a perception of what is. The fact is I've lost somebody. That's a fact. Burnt, gone. And it is something gone, finally gone. And I feel tremendously lonely. That's a fact. Lonely, without any sense of relationship, without a sense of any security. I'm completely at the end. And there is an awareness of this emptiness, of this loneliness, of this despair. I say, when you don't escape, you conserve the energy. Now, there is this conservation of energy when I'm facing the fear of my loneliness. I meet it. You are aware of it. There is an awareness of this fear of loneliness. Now we are examining the state of the mind that has lost.
Yes, we're trying to understand.
The mind that it says, I've lost everything. I'm really in a desperate sorrow. Right? And there is fear. See that fear. Don't run away, don't escape, don't try to smother it by courage and all the rest of it. See that fear. Be choicelessly aware of that. Then in that awareness, fear disappears. It does disappear. Then you have now greater energy. Why is there sorrow? What is sorrow? Self-pity?
Well, when it's associated with anxiety or fear, then we will have to call it self-pity.
Self-pity. What does that mean, self-pity? You see, that means me is more important than the person who's dead.
And so you didn't give your undivided attention to
I
that
never
person.
loved that man.
Precisely.
My child, never loved that child. I never loved my wife or husband, sister. It is there I discover there is in this state of awareness, there is the discovery that love never existed.
Or in the discovery of a sorrow which is associated with grief or with separation or with fear, there's the discovery that love has been horribly limited.
I didn't have it. I couldn't have it. Love means something entirely different. So now I've got there is tremendous energy. If all of a sudden, not escape, no fear, the sense of self-pity, concern about myself, my anxieties. So there is this, out of this sense of sorrow, there is this bubbling energy, which is really love.
Which is really love.
Now, I have not given my attention to the person who is dead, my father, my son, my brother.
No.
I have given there has been attention to the state of my mind, the mind which says, I suffered. So I find love is a total attention.
Love is a total attention.
Without any division.
In a sense,
I think this is really important because, you see, sir, for us, love is pleasure, sexual, other ways. Love is pleasure. And love is fear, love is jealousy, love is possessiveness, domination, aggression. You follow? We use that word to cover up all this. Love of God, love of man, love of, country, love of so on, so on. All that is the love of my concern about myself. That's a tremendous discovery. That requires great honesty to say, well, by Joe, I've never really loved anybody. I pretended, I've exploited, I have adjusted myself to somebody, but the fact that I have never known what it means to love, that's a tremendous honesty, sir. To say that I thought I loved and I never found it. Now I've come upon something which is real, which is I've watched what is and moved from that. There is an awareness of what is, and that awareness moves. It's a living thing, not comes to a conclusion. Don't say, I like, don't like, this is good, this. Just be aware. And then from that grows the flame of awareness, if one can so call it. When you are so aware, there is that quality of love. You don't have to say be or not be. It is there. It's like a perfume in a flower. It is there.